15.
What we have to do is end over-policing in African-American neighborhoods. We have got to demilitarize local police departments so they do not look like occupying armies.
We have to restore policing that will actually protect the communities that police officers are sworn to protect. We are seeing the dark side of the remaining systemic racism that we have to root out in our society.
Right, and let's blame law enforcement. Hillary and Bernie slamming law enforcement and our criminal justice system at last night's debate, again, in an attempt to appeal to minority voters. Will it work? Is that a strategy? Joining us right now to react is the editor of Conservative Black Chick and the author of Con Job, Crystal White. Crystal, looking right there in that approach, does that resonate in the black community?
It doesn't resonate with me, but yes, it resonates to black people who want to keep buying the Democrat lies. I mean, Brian, don't we hear this every presidential cycle, every election since over the past 50 years? Democrats say the same thing about black people. We got to stop the mass incarceration. We got to stop the high crime, high unemployment. Have any of those problems been solved? No.
Right, but Republicans to their detriment don't try, and the Democrats take it for granted. But now it'll split the difference between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton. Do either one of them deserve that vote from what they see, what they've done, and what they plan on doing?
Bernie and Hillary, just like Barack Obama and every Democrat before them, has done nothing for black people but tell them lies. And then what happens is they look at black leaders and they fight to pimp out the black vote. So they're jockeying now, Bernie and Hillary.
Right.
They're fawning all over the black leaders, and they're trying to get black people to tell us, like we're dummies, hey, black people, vote for these Democrats who aren't going to do anything for you. And the cycle keeps repeating itself. I've always said Republicans need to go out there and ask for the black vote, because blacks should no more vote for Hillary or Bernie than they should the Grand Wizard of the KKK, because they keep giving us all these bad policies. And last night, you know what they should have said, Brian? Hey, black people, stop having 72% of your babies out of wedlock, and your kids won't be massively incarcerated and arrested.
Well, that'd be an interesting message. I'm not sure it would have resonated unless you said it, but I will bring this up. Let me just see if this is a factor. Bill Clinton reforms welfare, part of it with Republicans. Is that looked at as a negative? And when there's a crackdown on crime during the Clinton years, Bill Clinton presidential years, is that looked at as a negative in the black community?
Well, you know, Hillary's record on black people is pretty bad. In 1994, as you point out, when Bill Clinton, her husband, passed his big crime bill that incarcerated more blacks in U.S. history, you know what Hillary said? She said these black thugs are super predators. They deserve to be incarcerated. Hey, black people, listen to what Hillary's saying. She is not about Black Lives Matter. She's about Black Votes Matter. And Bernie, same thing. He's making the same broken promises, right? He's not fixing anything for black people. I think this is an opportunity for Republican candidates. We know Donald Trump and others are talking about the black vote. They need to get out there and ask for it, and I think we can win it.
Crystal Wright, thanks so much. Congratulations on your book. And Stephen A. Smith brought this up a few months ago, and I think they should go ahead and do it. Meanwhile,